Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to this godly family. My name is Tofumi. I'm so hyped about this shirt. This is not the first time I'm wearing it, but yes, I'm hyped about the shirt. So my name is Tofumi, and this is my channel where I discuss lifestyle, that is anything that pertains to my life as a girl child, as a young girl growing up in Nigeria. I speak about faith and I speak about relationships. So this is my channel. If you are here to see anything about girly content, talking about faith, the Bible, and lifestyle, relationships, godly relationships, this is the best place for you to be. My OGs, my old subscribers, you guys are welcome to my channel. Anyways, without further ado, I know you guys have seen the topic of this video already, so let's get right into it. Guys, season of joy, season of love. Guys, it's the season of weddings. I mean, a word went ahead of us last year that this year is going to be the year of kingdom marriages, and we have seen it like it has started up. They are just giving us back to back, and this is a topic. This is what brought about this topic, because I've seen a lot of things regarding this godly marriages, kingdom marriages, and people are doing things like Jesus Christ before us. Let me just say it the way it is. People are doing things that the Lord is not even aware, and you are using the name of the Lord to say that the Lord said this, but even the Lord is not aware. There are some things that you say the Lord like, so I saw a topic on Twitter about around the time when around the time when Pastor Shola got engaged. And so I know that when it comes to kingdom marriages, when it comes to Christian marriages, when it comes to Christian relationships, godly marriages, you have to hear the voice of God, right? You have to ensure that God is in this movement. You have to ensure that God is in this marriage, because if you don't invite God into the marriage, the person that created love. But at the same time, I mean, I've spoken on this channel about how Christian brothers use this "God said you are my wife" thing to try and get some Christian sisters. And if you are not strong in your faith, then you might just fall for it. But when did it come to Christian sisters saying that? This is not me saying that God has to speak to the man first. If God is showing that this person is your partner, it's not always the man first. Sometimes it's the woman. But the Bible says that he who finds a wife, not she who finds a husband. I know that the world has come to a place where anything is possible. You can do anything, regardless of gender and all of those things. I understand. I understand. But at the same time, you have to understand that in this kingdom, some things do not change. The Bible did not say that blessed is she who finds a husband. No. Even if God gives you the confirmation first, even if God tells you that this person is your husband, you wait. This is the same thing I said about the brothers, that if God tells that this person is your wife and you've told the person, wait for the person to get a confirmation from God also. See, let me tell you something. If God tells the brother that this person is your wife, it doesn't mean that he's going to come and tell you that God said you are my wife, so you have to marry me. No. You have to receive the confirmation also. So in the same way, if God tells you that someone is your husband, receive the confirmation first. Number two, be sure that this God said that you are saying is not from a place of personal attraction. Because there are times that the things that is in your mind is what you will amplify, is what your spirit will amplify. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's the will of God for you. It's your own will, but because you have thought about it, you have mesmerized it in your mind, it has clouded your mind so much that God is like, you know what? I'll just give it a permissive will. But that does not mean that if God now tells you that, maybe because you like this person, he will now dash you the person. If God is not giving the confirmation to that person, God just wants to tell you what you want to hear at that point. And if God has not given the other person confirmation, just dead it. Leave it. The third thing is that if God tells you that this person is your husband and the person is in a relationship, or you yourself are in a relationship, chill first. Hold on and search within yourself and to be sure that you are not the one that is overthinking. You are not the one that is overdoing things. You are not the one that has internalized this person's content, this person's personnel so much that you start obsessing yourself over them, such that by the time you sleep, you are the one you see. I cannot sleep. You sleep, you are the one you see. When you are eating, you are the one you see. Your delusions, your imaginations is wrapped around them. Your thoughts about marriage or thoughts about being with somebody is now wrapped around them. Calm down. Be sure that it's not your delusion that is giving you so. Now, if all of those things are negative, that says it's God that is truly telling you that this is your husband, and if this is not about you thinking about the person, you are not in a relationship, then calm down. There are some instructions, there are some visions, there are some things that God will tell you that this thing is for you, but the time is not yet ripe. It's like my evangelist will say, it's an unripe confirmation. So God is not telling you that because I said this person is your husband, you have to come meet the person and you have to happen down. No. Calm down and wait first. Wait. Keep praying. Let the other person also get a confirmation. So that way it's going to be easier for the both of you. By the time the person comes, the only thing you just be receiving is confirmation of what God has said. So God has told you that this person is your husband, and God has given you words. God has given you affirmations that this is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to be like. This is a testament for you to know that this is the truth. This is a testament for you to know that it's not lying. So that when it comes, because there are times that God will tell you that this person is your partner. There are times that you don't even know the person physically. You've not even met the person before. But God is showing you in advance so that when the person comes, you will not be confused. So that when the person comes, you see, you have to understand that the devil sees kingdom marriages and the devil is always against it. Take it or leave it. That's why there's so much noise about, marriage is this, marriage is that. Negative PR about marriage is flying all around. So when the devil says that this marriage is going to be for the kingdom of God, don't you understand when the Bible says that one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000? So do you think the devil is going to allow the two that is going to chase 10,000 to come together? No. He's going to find a lot of ways to try and avert it. Don't try to find a lot of ways to make sure that it doesn't happen. So God giving you a word about the person in advance is for you to not get confused. It's so that the devil doesn't cloud your mind. Because there are times that the person comes and you're like, I'm not sure, or I don't even know. And then you go into the place of prayer and God is silent. Maybe because he has given you a word in advance that this is what your husband is going to look like, this is what your husband is going to be like, this is what he's going to do for you to know that this is it. But now you are in a relationship. God has told you that this person is your husband, and you're not even sure that it's God that said. Because some of you be saying God said, and God is not even sure that it's God that said it. In a relationship, and you're saying that God said this person is your husband. So now you have left your healthy and happy relationship to wait for that person to come and approach you. You're even the one throwing yourself at the person. Now the person has said they are engaged, you are crying. Can't you see that there's a problem? So now the one that you were in before, what if that was your husband? How do we go back? Now you have missed it. So we have to be very, very careful with these things. We have to be very, very careful. See, let me tell you something. The truth is, we cannot lie that when you see people, especially when you like something that somebody does, you would naturally be attracted to them. Take it or leave it. It's a very, very natural law of attraction. If someone does something that you like and you keep seeing them doing it over and over and over and over again, men of God are people that you see all over. You like God. You are a true worshiper, you're a true child of God, and you are a woman after God's heart, you're a man after God's heart. So if you see someone that is worshiping God in their truest form, they are worshiping God in spirit and not by flesh, you can see that this person is totally sold out to God. This is natural for you to like them. But that likeness, it's not every man of God that you marry. You see this one, Minister Theophilus, it's my crush. Pastor Shala is my crush. Pastor this one is my crush. Minister Dow, how many people do you want to crush? How? So let's be calming down, and and most importantly, let's always be sure that it is God that's actually laid this thing in our hearts. It's not the one that you start imagining things and you're already delusional and you now hear one voice that is not even from God, but because you heard voice. I'm going to make another video to talk about ways that God speaks to us and how to be sure that God is saying his heart and God is just giving us permissive will. But anyways, if you like this video, sorry if I fire shot at you. I'm really sorry. It's not intentional. But it has to be said. Sorry, I'm very, very sorry. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any opposing opinion or if you have a supportive opinion, please drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. If you haven't subscribed, okay, I see you doing that right now. I love you. I'll see you guys in my next video.